Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Wheelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today, I am very pleased to welcome back Tom Knight.
All right, well, this is a song about falling in love. All my dreams are coming true. Ever since I met you, I can't believe my eyes, and yours are blue. I want to learn how to tap dance, take you out to Paris, France, get down on my knees, and thank God I met you. I feel like I just won the lottery. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I'm giddy like a little girl. If this is what it's like to be in love, I can't get enough of your honeysuckle love. Every time I see you smile, makes me want to see you smile again and again. And I know how to. I want to be like Buddha was, right like Neruda does. Here is my heart, you better keep it. We are like two lovebirds, a matching pair, and we're heading for the top of the sky. Never thought I'd get so high. Let's build a nest up here, top of this tree. Birds and the bees, hearts on our sleeves, and cuddle up till spring. When I look into your eyes, I can see my own face looking right back at me. It's kind of freaky. It's like you're one that I always knew without ever meeting you. How can that be? Maybe a past life. I love your fingertips, your silky lips. Oh, you show me how good it can be. I'm a knight and you have slain me. When I am wrapped up tight in your embrace, I'm home, I believe. I never want to leave. I dreamed of this. One more kiss. I want more of your sweet honeysuckle love. All right, that was a love song. And that was one I wrote just right after I met somebody, and that exciting time. So I'm going to switch gears and do something completely different. I'm going to do a song now about climate change. So here we go. This is, well, you'll see. Maybe climate change is just a joke. Ha! Those pictures of glaciers melting are a hoax. Yeah, right. But if climate change is really, really true, then I've got the right solution for you. The best thing we could ever do to cut down on our CO2 is carbon tax. Carbon tax. Before you have a heart attack, you're gonna get that money back. Carbon tax. Carbon tax. Make the corporations care about what they put in the air. Maybe save a baby polar bear. Come on, carbon tax. Well, in 100 years or so, my stocking won't be full of coal. Carbon tax. Carbon tax. CO2 will still be here for another 1,000 years. Carbon tax. carbon tax. All the smoke went up the flue, and now the bill is finally due. The world is more than me and you. Come on, carbon tax. What if we could notice that the people in the southern hemisphere are just like our family, living day to day, surviving year to year. Storms and droughts and floods and hurricanes. Even where we live, I feel the change. So let's carbon tax. They say it might affect the Dow, but I don't care. The time is now. Carbon tax. Carbon tax. Well, if you don't believe my words, you can go and ask the birds. They say carbon tax, carbon tax. Let's get our power from the sun. Generations still to come will thank us for a job well done when we carbon tax. Come on, carbon tax.
Well, I'm so glad you could come back.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, on this very rainy day.
Rainy, snowy, icy, we got everything today. Yeah.
So anyway, so it's been since, I believe, 2012 since you've been on.
That's what my computer tells me,
Yeah, so that's been a while. So.
Yeah.
So what you been up to?
Well, I've been writing a few songs. You know what I've been doing more than anything actually is making videos, making some music videos and web videos and things like that, and working with a few different people too, and collaborating in various projects.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So you and you also are a puppeteer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a musical puppet show.
And so while today you're doing your more adult songs,
right?
You do also do children's songs as well.
Yes, I do. And the song I'm going to do next is, I don't know if it's a kid's song or not, honestly. It's sort of based on a story that people tell for children, but we'll see if you think it's a kid's song or not. But I do so many performances for kids. It's when I had an opportunity to be on the show, I wanted to do the songs that weren't for kids because I don't often get to perform those.
Oh yeah, so you have a lot more gigs for kids.
Right.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. So now, what inspires you? Anything?
What inspires me
to write songs? Yeah.
I get inspired by all kinds of things. The first song I did today was a love song. It was really coming from a very emotional place that I wanted to
really liked that.
Share. Oh, thank you.
It was very nice.
The next one, the carbon tax one, it's like, well, I really want to do something about climate change, but I don't want it to be depressing, and I want it to actually be something useful. So I actually read a whole book about it, and I decided, I need to write about carbon tax. And so I did research, and I thought carefully about what I want to say and how to say it, and that's a little unusual for me actually, but that's one way. This next one is based on a Aesop's fable story. It's really fun to write songs based on other stories because I already know the story. I already know what I need to say. I just have to kind of fit it into the form. So I get inspired in all different ways, to answer your question.
Great. Now, how about co-writing? Have you done co-writing?
I've done a little bit of co-writing. In fact, one of the songs I'm planning on doing today, I co-wrote with somebody. Michael Silverstone is a songwriter in Amherst, and he had a melody that he really liked, and he gave it to me, and I put words to it. And then I played it back to him, and he said, "That's not my song at all. I don't recognize it anymore." So I was like, "I'm going to give you full credit. I don't have to take anything." But he gave me some chords and part of a melody that I wouldn't have come up with on my own. So that was really fun to collaborate with him. I don't do it very often, but when I do, I really enjoy it because it gets me thinking about songs in a different way. It gets me out of my regular habits. So there were chords in that song. It's like that I don't usually play. I don't usually play a C sharp minor chord.
That's like I've co-written in genres that I never would have
Exactly.
on my own.
Exactly. It's like, hey, I think you should do a reggae song.
Yeah.
It's like, I wouldn't do that on my own, but it could be fun. It could stretch you in a different way. Because I've probably written 1,000 songs or something. So anything that kind of feels new is, in terms of, how to write a song is good.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Now, you talked about videos that you've done.
Yeah.
Music videos for yourself and other people, or mostly for other people?
Mostly for other people. Uh-huh. Yeah, people. Because I'm a musician, it's fun to do music videos for people, and sometimes I'm doing live concert things, but more often I'm doing the song is already recorded, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of imagery to show, and so people are like lip syncing along, but we go in different places, or it depends on the song. Mm-hmm. But I really enjoy doing that. Yeah.
Right. Now you have CDs available, right?
Yes, I do. If people still buy CDs.
Well, or whatever, or downloads.
I've got about 800 in my house right now that I could, probably more actually.
I think a lot of people, it's more like if they want to contact somebody about doing a gig or something, they might send a CD or send it to a radio station.
Exactly.
Or
At one
like
point
that.
I had like 500 cassettes too. I got rid of those. But yes, I have 5 albums. No, 6. Wait. 5, 4, 5. I've got 6 different recordings I've done of my stuff. There's 5 for kids and one for grown-ups. Yeah.
Great. Now, the one for grown-ups is some of what you're doing today on the one for grown-ups?
It depends on how much time we have.
Oh, okay.
There might be. I'm not sure.
And what's the title of that CD?
The one for grown-ups is called Crazy Little Dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can get all of the...
And I've heard the song Crazy Little Dream. I really...
Yeah, I did that last time I was here in 2012.
Yeah, it was really good. And so anyway, you have a website.
Yes, and that is tomknight.com.
All right, and at tomknight.com, people can find out about your music.
Yep.
And the puppetry.
Videos, watch videos. Yeah. You can watch the Elephant's Lullaby music video, which has 1.9 million views.
Wow.
I know. I don't know how that happened.
You have 1.9 million views?
On one of my songs, yep.
Wow.
I know.
And it's called what?
The Elephant's Lullaby.
The Elephant's Lullaby.
Yeah.
I have a song called The Elephant Song, and that got a lot of views. But anyway, not like that. Not as many as that.
This must be the key to success in music is put the word elephant in the title. That's it. All you songwriters out there.
Yeah, I got more on that one, I think, than anything. But anyway.
Yeah.
So people can find out about you at tomknight.com.
Tomknight.com, yes.
And other places people can go.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's done.
I mean, that'll take you wherever else you want to go.
Oh,
YouTube
okay, so people can
Yeah.
go there, and then they might find other links to other
I don't
places.
really do much with Facebook or Twitter or anything, so don't contact me there. Just
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you could come back.
Oh, it's fun.
And I know you have some more songs.
I do.
All right, great.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
Great. Well, this one is not about an elephant, but it's about a donkey. And it's based on Aesop's fable. This is the story about a donkey. We took him to the market to be sold. My dad and me, we got up really early, walked with the donkey down the road. In a little while we saw a farmer. He was leaning up against an old barn door. He said, "How come you ain't riding on that donkey? Ain't that what donkeys are for?" It seemed like a good idea at the time. So I started riding on the donkey, and my dad walked along beside. We went along until we saw a doctor. He said, "Young man, you're healthy as a tree. Why is it your poor old daddy's walking? He should be riding on the donkey." It seemed like a good idea at the time. So Daddy started riding on the donkey, and I walked along beside. Well, then we came upon a couple ladies. They sounded just like chickens squawking. They said, "Oh, that man is so lazy. He rides while his poor son is walking." Seemed like a good idea at the time. Then both of us were riding on the donkey, and nobody walked beside. Well, the old donkey was getting tired, and then we ran into the vet. And the vet said, "You're mistreating that poor creature. Get off at once and give him a rest." It seemed like a good idea at the time. So we picked up and we carried that old donkey, my dad in front and me behind. Well, I don't know why people started laughing when they saw us coming across the bridge. But that's the time the donkey started kicking. Or maybe he was just scratching an itch. We couldn't hold the donkey who was kicking, so we let go and he fell into the river. A current took him fast and far away, and our donkey was gone forever. It seemed like a good idea until I saw the donkey fall. Well, if you try to please everybody, then you can't please no one at all. I said if you try to please everybody, well, you can't please no one at all. Alrighty, well, I want to do a song now about being an artist. And I guess it's also about kind of being distracted by colors and sounds, and sometimes thinking more about what you see and what you hear rather than the people who are close to you. I am an artist, I notice colors. Sometimes I stop my car to look at trees. I get distracted by lights and shadows, the patterns of a field in the breeze. You might think I don't care what you're saying when you talk about your day. It might be I've gotten fascinated and my brain's gone away. If I hear music when we are eating, I might follow all the notes into my ear. Until you ask me what I was thinking, I didn't notice that I wasn't here. I just want to thank you for your patience with my wandering mind. The only reason I can make it is that you stay by my side. One day I'll finally arrive and find reality. I can't believe that you're mine and you keep sticking with me. I don't believe in Mars and Venus, the bestseller explanation of our love. But we are different, and that's amazing. We keep surviving even if some things get rough. I love the way that you're smiling when you're walking in the door. I think you know some kind of wisdom and what all of this is for. One day I'll finally arrive and find reality. I can't believe that you're mine and thinking with one day I'll finally arrive and find reality. I can't believe that you're mine and you keep sticking with me. So I've got one more song for you. This is a song I wrote for my girlfriend, and it's kind of about the fact that she's sweet and I'm a little sour. I'm a little grumpy sometimes, and she's not so much. So it's a little bit like opposites attract, I guess. When I'm dark, you are the light. Your musical laughter warms up my night. You are the treble when I play the bass. I never get tired of your smiling face. We go to a party, I act like a grump, but you shine and sparkle, I start to cheer up. You simply skip when I trip on a log. You are beloved of children and dogs. Well, I'm so lucky. I'm your biggest fan. When you love me, I'm richer than the Microsoft man. You give me orange when I feel blue. You give me choices when there's nothing to do. You make the sauce when the food is so bland. Well, you're the sweet woman for this sour man. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm your biggest fan. When you love me, I'm richer than the Microsoft man. You give me orange when I feel blue. You give me choices when there's nothing to do. You make the sauce when the food is so bland. You're the sweet woman for this sour man. Well, you're the sweet woman for this sour man.